外地返国和来沪人员，请到本港进行登记。居民外出请带。
I'm thinking about to take a ride and go to one of the populous CBD area in Shanghai.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This time we are going to one of the busiest business districts in Shanghai to see how the virus affects on this area. Since the coronavirus epidemic situation in China is vary from city to city, province to province, this video only shows the strict view and what happened in the day I was there. It doesn't reflecting and aimed to imply any places beyond it in China. The coronavirus is a strong virus that's spreading very fast, and the virus itself can survive on a surface of an item for over 28 days. Therefore, personally, I don't want to get over-optimistic too early. This virus isn't as a flu virus. If the patient cured, then their immune system can deal with the same virus and trigger a body protection. This virus can attack the same individual more than once, so be aware of it. So, the place where I'm now heading to used to be a very crowded place. Like you got Polish shopping malls and branding things, shops over that area, and you got a lot of restaurants over there. And this is an area called Xujiahui, and I grew up in over this place when I was a kid. To be okay to park over here, but it seems like all the on-ground parking slots are blocked, and it seems like the shopping mall is still opening, so I got a parking lot. Now let's get outside and check it out. I'm right now in the biggest shopping mall in Xujiahui. It's called Honglong Guangcang, and you don't see like a lot of customers walking around the shopping mall, but it is opening for the customers. You see those branding shops are opened up, but you fairly see people getting to the shops to shop. So I'm now trying to get outside of here. This is Grand Gateway 66. In Chinese, it's called Henlong Square, which is the biggest shopping mall in Xujiahui. As elsewhere in Shanghai, to get in and out of this mall, it is mandatory to do a body temperature check and wear a mask. Without this, you would not be able to access this building. I saw building cleaner was spraying some kind of chemistry to keep the hygiene of the place. Once I get out of the mall, I found a hospital on the other side of the road. Same as the video about hospitals in Shanghai that I released earlier, this hospital uses the same temporary setups to control the patients and to reduce the risks.
So, as you can see, I am right now walking on the busiest shopping district in Shanghai, and is the situation as bad as Wuhan? I don't think so. You still got like people in and out, and people sitting in Starbucks drinking coffee, but not as many as usual. But is it a scary place to visit? I don't think so. So probably the situation right now is quite okay. for the people who is going to do like their daily stuffs or just access their office, etc. So I'm now right here walking towards to a cross bridge which can have a bird view of this area, and let's check it out.
So the entire area wasn't as busy as it was always. All the malls are open to the public, but you barely see people get into them. Police cars are noticeable in this area, but not only for traffic controls, also for regional security. Almost everyone wearing a mask. Shanghai public are well self-protected from my perspective.
So this place, which is behind me, like this area, used to be a very crowded place, and you always see like snack vendors setting up tents at this area, but now all of them are cleaned up, so this is very empty ground right now. So the mall behind me, it's called Liubai. It's called Shanghai, the sixth shopping mall, which is behind me. It is still opening, but this is used to be a building that without windows, etc. So the air, like the air drafting in this area, in this building, I don't think it's good. So I don't see like a lot of customer get inside here.
This bridge is always my favorite spot to check out this area. When I was a kid back to 20 more years ago, all these modern business buildings and the skyscrapers were not existed. I can't tell whether it is better now compared to then, but yeah, maybe locals are enjoyed for this change.
Alright guys, now I'm standing on the bridge, and now I have a bird view of this area, and I don't have time to get into all the shopping malls around here. I was just in one, the biggest one. I think people are self-quarantined to stay at home. I don't see a lot of people handing out with unnecessary purpose. So this is what I can show today. Fair enough. Now I don't want to hang out outside for too long time. So now I'm going back to home. I still got tasks to do because today is a working day. I have to sync with the Swedish working time, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna show today.
This winter, the virus crisis is far beyond my expectations. I'm still staying in Shanghai with my wife and our families, but I have different opinions on the crisis with them. It is because of different values and perceptions that we look at the virus issue. It's sad to see the virus is now spreading to all over the world, as well as Sweden is affected. But I believe Sweden will overcome it shortly, since life is going on and our free will souls are moving forward.
What I'm gonna say today is the coronavirus a serious thing which is going on still in China? Yes, of course. But is Shanghai as bad as Wuhan? No. Something I have to be still keep in mind, which is the personal what's that called? 卫生. I forgot the words in English. So every time, like today, every time when I
get back home, I still have to wash my hands. I have to debacteria my clothes as well, and I have to keep the mask when I walking on the street, etc. And one more thing, how many numbers, like how many people are infected in Shanghai? By the official numbers, which is released by our government, which was like 330 something. So let's say 333 approximately. I know a lot of people say you don't trust the Chinese government numbers and etc. Yes, I know. But if I want to question that, I need evidence to prove all your theories. But so far, I don't have any material that I can prove this number is wrong. So let's take this official number as a reference to explain the current situation. 330 something. Is it a small number? I don't think so. It is still a big group of people, like hundreds of people are infected. And how many people are cured by the hospital? I think it's more than 200. So there are like still like almost 100 people are sick in the hospital. So it is still a very bad thing. I hope it can be get rid of as soon as possible. But from my understanding, according to the information that I got, I don't think before May or June this will change. So all the public entertainment, the hot travel sightseeing places are locked down. But I'm still looking for opportunities to go to any of those famous travel attractions if I can make a video for you guys. Okay, so that's pretty much almost everything that I want to say today. Maybe I'll find other ideas in the future, then I will share to you guys. Yeah, cheers, see ya.